Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terence "Bud" Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70½ inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
And here he is, Bud Terence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought and I beat, and now we are here.
Oh, that punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. That big hook doesn't land. Can't score with that jab. That uppercut does not. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a good decision here to clinch.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the train... And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
And a good decision here to hold on.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Hey, those punches add up. Big straight to the body. Solid. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.